This 220-pound gate was famously stolen in 2014 and then later found after someone sent in an anonymous tip. The original gate is now safely shown inside the museum while the replica is in place of the original. One of the most shocking things about Dachau today is that there are houses completely surrounding the camp. If you look closely, you can see them behind this main maintenance building. This is the former maintenance building, which now contains the museum portion of Dachau. The maintenance building used to be made up of various workshops, storerooms, the prisoner kitchen, and laundry. Also located here were the so-called Schuhkram and the prisoner baths, in which the degrading procedure for registering newly arrived prisoners took place. The maintenance building closes the former roll call square on its southern side. Here the prisoners were forced to assemble in the mornings and evenings every day and endure roll call counts which lasted for hours, while being confronted with the inscription painted on the roof of the maintenance building which read, "There is one path to freedom. Its milestones are obedience, honesty, cleanliness, sobriety, diligence, orderliness, self-sacrifice, truthfulness, and love of the fatherland." These are the foundations of the barracks where the prisoners live. These barracks were torn down after World War II, but there have been 2 barracks at the south end reconstructed with the help of former prisoners, to truthfully convey what living conditions were like and how much worse they got as the war worsened. The concentration camp was initially planned to hold 6,000 prisoners, but was continually overcrowded in later years. In particular, from 1944 onwards, the situation confronting the prisoners was an utter disaster, and the interiors of the barracks were altered to jam as many people as they possibly could. This is the crematorium and gas chamber. This building consists of a waiting room, undressing room, gas chamber, a room to store the bodies, and the crematorium. It is said that the gas chamber in this building could have been used, and in fact it was used a few times. Some people and tour guides still deny it was never used, while some of the still living members of the International Committee of Dachau insist that the gas chamber was in fact used. The door outside the chamber is still marked today with the word Brausbad, or shower. This confirms the fact that those who died in the chamber did indeed believe they were there to be cleaned. The gas came not through shower heads but vents in the top of the room, as well as in the form of Zyklon B gas pellets. There were in fact shower heads in the room, and all but one of these shower heads have now been stolen by tourists. The crematorium served to dispose of corpses from the concentration camp. Mostly the ovens were in operation day and night. At the end of 1944, the capacity had been overwhelming and there were too many bodies to cremate that they piled up. Upon the liberating of the camp at the end of April 1945, American soldiers came across countless corpses piled up in the crematorium. The photographs of these scenes went around the world and showed the scale and mercilessness of Nazi persecution and extermination.